Alright, we're back, YouTube. Twitch as well. We're here. Some more GT4 racing coming at you. Live. Ready for the Sebring action in the intro.
There we have it, guys. A win at Sebring in the LMP2.
We're driving GT4.
Well, not yet. We haven't crossed the line, but now we have.
Let's go.
Well-deserved win.
There it is.
Well-deserved win.
And
You
fireworks.
Any fireworks tonight? Let's see what happens, YouTube and Twitch. Let's have fun. Go! Hey, here he is. There's the camera guy. Stop looking. There he is. All right, well, we've got a quiet start to the stream tonight, which is cool. That is fine. I'm going to be racing here, whether I'm chatting to myself or whether I'm chatting to you guys. And that's what we're here to do. We had a win at Sebring in the LMP2. I don't even remember when that video was from. I think that was from 2024, to be honest. I think. And I had a memory pop up, actually, that we finished third in the Sebring 12 hour in 2024. I don't recall driving the Sebring 12 hour last year. And I don't know how to find results for those sort of events either, to be perfectly honest. I've got no idea. I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure there's a way. This guy doesn't know it. But we're not driving the 12 hour this year. We're not doing it. I think I know how to find it. Let me have a look. Sebring 12 hour last year. What did we finish? Search. Date. Yeah. No. Let's go for date. Hang on a minute. Sebring. See what's in Sebring. No. There's a way to search this. Find past results. They're staring me right in the face, guys. 2025. Sports car. Let's turn off everything else, because we want to narrow this down, right? Race. Season 2. Series. Sebring 12 hour. There we go. Let's see if we can find what we did last year. Did I drive it? I didn't drive it. Select all. Huh. Okay, so I didn't drive Sebring last year. Did I did it in 2024 though. G'day Simon, how you doing, man? I did it in 2024. I didn't do Sebring in 2025. There you go. That might have been a still recovering from my broken ribs phase, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Mitchell says yes, by the way. Mitchell says yes. That's what happened. I reckon that's probably what happened. It's a good excuse. It was last year. I'm very well, man. I am very well. Hey, I saw your go-kart video as well with the liveries, man. You're loving the go-karts, hey? It's good. Loving the go-karts. Mitchell's loving the go-karts too. I'm taking him go-karting for his birthday. That means they're going to have to go beat, like, how many kids? We're taking 5 to go show 5 kids how to drive go-karts. That's the plan. Oh, dear. Are you doing the league race tonight, Simon? Getting on board for the last couple of rounds, mate? We're going to be driving the GT4 again. GT4 at Sebring. Now, I had a quick look before. So this says 26% chance of rain, but rain unlikely, right? Now, there is a chance the start's going to be wet and it dries out during the race. Oh, no, man. No, no, no. It's the time for an engine rebuild. Welcome to motorsport, mate. I did 3 engine rebuilds in my rally car before I even drove it. That's how good of a mechanic this guy is. So do you want an engine builder, mate? Come and get me. I'll sort you out. Results-wise, so we've had one dry race. The last race with 30 entries was dry. 1473 strength of field is a bit scary. And then the one before that was wet. And the one before that was dry and dry. So dry, dry, wet, dry is what we're looking at here. Yeah, so either way, we're going to be racing. Let's be honest. Then we've got the Falcon Sports Car Challenge, which is kind of cool because we're driving against the LMP3s again for a half-hour race. If I can find it, here it is. And that's at 8 o'clock. Now, what are the results been like for this? So this one's 0% chance of rain. And 33 and 32. So they're splitting about the 30s as well, which is good. Top split 23, so we'll be in top split, and the top GT4 is doing 209, so we're about right. Yeah, exactly, man. At least you'll know the history now, hey. Like, that's the main thing, is that it'll be built now, it'll be fresh again. Start fresh, know what you're doing with it, set it up for what you want. That's the good thing, mate. That is the good stuff. What else have we got? So on the weekend, we drive against TCR cars at Sebring as well. So we've got a whole mix of things going on this week. The IMSA Sports Car Endurance Series. No, that's Sonoma next week. Michelin Pilot Challenge. So on Saturday, we drove against the LMP3s in the 2 hour. This week, we drive against the TCRs. And then next week, it's Sonoma. Nice. Well, I think we should probably go on track and do a bit of driving in the GT4. Get our eyeballs calibrated. Simon's going to be ducking off to the league race in a minute. Yeah, Bathurst. Oh, man. Are you guys making the trek down to Bathurst? Are you worried about fuel on your way down there? Or it's not too bad where you're headed from? We've still got our campsites booked. There's no point in cancelling that, but it's going to be interesting to see if we can make it the 15-hour trek over, man. Honestly, it's yeah, it's going to be an interesting trip, that's for sure. Load up our BMW. See what the Sebring servers have in store. We're due for a win at Sebring. We haven't had one since the LMP2. Whenever that was. A lifetime ago. It must have been 2024. Has to have been. Has to have been. You'll be able to build your go-kart motor pretty quickly after hours though, yeah? That's a after-school sort of job, man. They're pretty straightforward, I think, aren't they? Oh? Oh, you're so proud of yourself, puppy. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright. Sebring. GT4 BMW. What are we going to do, Sebring? What are we going to do? Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Hey, we can make the trek, so we absolutely can head over there. The risk is we do have to be back on Tuesday so that wife can go back to work. So the problem is if we get stuck somewhere, she doesn't get back to work. Which doesn't bother me because I'll be on holidays, so I'll be like, no, sucked in. You're not at work and I am not at work either. That's what it'll be like. But I don't know. We just have to see what they say. Hey, see what they say. See if they implement fuel restrictions or anything like that, and make a decision. I guess it's probably the best we're going to be able to do. Now the track is lightly wet, so I think that probably means dry tyres. I think that means dry tyres. I reckon it does. Let's go with dries. I reckon we go with dry tyres. Lightly wet.
You're on a dry tyre.
Yeah, I know, Jeff. It's only lightly wet. I think it should be right. Yeah, there you go. It's a good after-school project for you, mate. Game on. Game on. You got to be back for Tuesday too. So I think it's a bit slipperier than I thought it was going to be. We're good. Cool. We're good. wait for the tyres to warm up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm worried about it too much, to be honest, or... But the last thing I want to do is get to the hay plane and there's no fuel at the start of the hay plane. That'll be the hurdle that we face, to be honest, man. We'll have the caravan though, so I suppose we just camp on the hay plane. Just camp. Oi. I'm feeling like I probably need wet tyres. Hey, punt, I'm doing very well, man. Yourself? Trying to decide whether I put wet tyres on for Sebring or not, because it's lightly wet. It's not very lightly wet, it's lightly. 20-minute fixed race. There's no room for error there, my friend. You're going the coast, yeah, so you should be okay. Going the coast. We've only got the option to go inland. Which is, I mean, the hay plane's a major supply route, so you would think there'd be fuel across the hay plane. Adelaide is a tricky circuit, punt. Could be worse. You could be doing Sebring in these conditions. I'm not sure whether I've made the wrong choice by doing dry tyres. Oh, that was snappy, puppy. Lap times. Nobody's done a clean lap yet, so who knows? Bit of spray. I think it's deceptive though. See what a flying lap does. If we're aiming in the 20s.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right.
I think we're aiming in the low 20s for a good lap on this sort of track condition if it's been consistent through the other races. Might be a good one of those races to start in the pits and avoid the chaos. I was just saying before, Pump, where I'm not sure if we're going to make it over to Bathurst this year. I'm definitely not going to be making the pilgrimage down to see you on the way home, mate. We saw fuel stations empty in Adelaide for the first time yesterday and today, so starting to be a little bit conservative about my decision making on this trip. Easter's only next week as well, so it's not a lot of time to react to anything and make any big decisions, I suppose. We've still got their campsite booked, so still hitch up the caravan if we need to. I can't take the work car because I don't have a brake controller fitted to that yet, so we're a bit unlucky there. These are long laps. We're good. 2 19s to 23. we got a 4-second difference. I don't know if that's wet tyres or just... Ugh. Ugh. We're a second 1.3. We're on here. Got a Sunday match, Mitch, this week. It's only week. It's only been 1 week of the new season, punt, so you're all good. It's only been 1 week, man. Yeah, the fuel situation, mate, it's kind of scary. I think we're lucky because we live right next to a train line, but you, mate, out in the country, yeah, feel sorry for a lot of people at the moment, man. I really do. I think it's going to be a bit of a worry, mate, but we'll have to wait and see, hey? Wow, I'm so far off pace. What's going on?
You fast flat for you.
Well, you'll be doing Talladega, mate, in the next couple of days, maybe tomorrow night. I've got to go, I've got footy training again tomorrow night, last Wednesday night footy training session. Then I'll go to the gym, and we can have a look at Talladega, man. Talladega, baby. Ricky Bobby. It's going to be busy. I think it'll be much nicer drive than the Darlington race I just did.
Car 4, just set the fastest lap. 19.298.
What I need to work out is, are they on wet tyres? I don't think so. Okay, nah, because this lap would put me in the 19s. If I got that last corner right, would be sweet. Yeah, so they're on dry tyres as well, and I think it'll dry up. 20 minutes, we'll be right. It's going to be a decent lap. 20.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
There we go, 20.7. And then you watch, we'll get into the race server and the race will be bone dry. How many people have joined? 31. Uh-oh, so we're going to go in 2 splits, damn it. That's not ideal. Official NASCAR is at Martinsville, trucks are at Talladega. Oh, really? So they're not running at the same... That's interesting. I thought the trucks and their next-gen cars and all that run at the same tracks, punt. That's all right. Well, Martinsville's a tiny oval, so let's avoid that. We do Talladega, I reckon. That's the sensible choice, man. All right, Riley running the Porsche here. Is he in dry or wet tyres? That's what we need to spy here. He's got wet tyres on. Ah, okay, interesting. They're wet tyres. They're wet tyres as well. Ah, okie dokie. No, they're not. They're... Interesting. Are these wets or dries? Let's see if we can spy before the session changes. Laps. What lap? He's on wets. Ah, okay. So he's on wets. And I was doing a 20 on dries. Interesting. Mr. Volt, how you doing, man? Martinsville. You reckon Martinsville? Do you want to do Martinsville as well as Talladega Volt? I'm trying to weigh up whether I drive on wet tyres. The fast guy did wet tyres, right? Here's our results, which you can't see on the screen. Okay. Let's bring this over here, and then you can see it. So, I did a 20.7 on dry tyres. He did a 19.2 on wet tyres. And I thought he was on dry tyres. If we go back to the start of his lap, he's on wet tyres. This guy, Travie, all right, check this out. Go back to the start of his lap. He's on dry tyres, mate. Slick as they come. Now I need to know if I drive wets or dries. How long have I got? I've got 7 minutes. Let me do a practice run on wet tyres. Let me see what it feels like. Because if the track's lightly wet, wet tyres should last 20 minutes, surely. Yeah? They should do. They should last 20 minutes. So what I don't want to do is start on... Because it's not going to rain. It's just going to dry. Oh, wet tyres feel heaps better though. I mean, there'll be enough puddles to keep my tyres dry on, wet on. Cool, cool. What's the word I'm looking for? Cool. Now I don't know whether I'm going to try driving on dry tyres. The old argument, wets or dries? It's too hard to know. Wets or dries? I drove on dries before, and I'm only a second off the pace, as long as I can avoid the carnage. But that's the hurdle, is playing the safe game and choosing the right strategy. Because I guess if you're on dry tyres and it goes pear-shaped because it's slippery out there, that's not ideal.
You got it, toy car on the right.
This guy's on dry tyres, I reckon. I don't know what to do. I need a grown-up. Thanks, Punt. Enjoy, man. Good luck on the streets of Adelaide, and see what happens with the rain this week, eh? See whether it's actually wet in Adelaide, or whether it's dry in Adelaide, or whether it's wet and dry, or whether it's dry and wet. Who knows? Good luck, man. Have fun, Punt. We're still P2 with our dry tyres though. So, that's going to be interesting. See if we can stay, I don't know. Alright, we're going to go into the race server in a second anyway. Car 66. Let's see if he's on wet tyres or dries as well. So I'm thinking, if it's lightly wet, it's a dry tyre thing. If it's very lightly wet, he's on wets as well. So he did a 20.5 on wets. Yeah. So 20 on wets. Wets. Well, they're going to be pretty disappointed when they find out that I did a 20.7 on dries. But I think wets are the go by the look of it. All right, we're about to find out because we're going to jump into the race server in just on a minute-ish. Uh-oh. We'll wait and see what happens, eh? Let's see if we can get rid of that and go to most exciting. Let's go to live. Is there... Oh, there are people on track. Sweet. Leon Rice from Australia. TV mixed. All right, so wets are the go, right? Wets are definitely the go. It's a given. It's a happening thing. Wet tyres. Let's get that back over on the side. Alrighty. So here we go, qualifying session. Let's see what we have in store. 20-minute race, and then it's going to be a dry race after. That's what's going to happen. All right. 20 minutes fixed race at Sebring. What's the conditions going to be? And then I'm going to have some dinner after this race. Fill up. Ready for the next session of tomorrow's life. Don't we, puppy? Saving room in his M&M's tummy, mummy. M&M's tummy. Alrighty. Loading into Sebring. Who knows what conditions it's going to be. So my assumption, very lightly wet, right? We go dry tyres. If it's lightly wet, we go wet tyres. And if anyone's watching this that's going to be in the race, we go dry tyres, full stop. Even if it's pouring down. Dry tyres, that's a grip hack with GT4s. All right, what are we dealing with? Track conditions, info, track, very lightly wet. Okay, and is there any weather coming? No weather and very lightly wet. So that means dry tyres to me, right? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I think dry tyres. Very lightly wet. I practiced in very lightly wet yesterday. Very lightly wet, come on, surely. Because before it said lightly wet. So the issue is going to be is can people hold their nerve on a drying track, and are there going to be enough cars to dry the track? That's going to be the hurdle. But I think we're good. Very lightly is dry tyres. Has to be dry tyres. It feels like dry tyres. It feels alright and dries. Let's have a look. Pause, rear suspension, and then start of the lap. Results. Reckon are they gonna be all wets? Dry. Nah, they're on dries. Dries. Yeah, we're going for dries, guys. We're doing it. Yeah, I know, Jeff. We're doing dries. What's the worst that can happen, eh? Very lightly wet. Dry tyres. We'll be right. Because it'll dry out pretty quickly. And obviously if people are qualifying, it'll help dry the track out a bit as well. So that's my theory, is that we're going to go dries, and we'll be right. So I think it'll dry out too quickly for wet tyres. And I don't know how many cars are on track. I'm car number 6, by the way, so top of top split. Which is, I think, exactly what we had for the Adelaide scenario as well. But I am getting higher in I rating, so I expect to be in these top races. Now I just need to back that up with cleaner driving and making the right decisions on tyres. That's going to be the hurdle in this particular race, is choosing tyres, which I actually like the fact that you've got to have a bit of a strategy about it. I really do like that. Now, I can't adjust TC or anything in this because it's a fixed setup. And then we're going to be driving the dry setup after this in the Falcon Sports Car Challenge. So it's going to be a bit of adapting to different racing lines very, very quickly. But that's what we need to try and do. Try and master this GT4. Now, I'm not aiming to get a big mind-blowing result in this race. I know it's going to be dangerous on track today. So my goal is to try stay out of carnage. So I've got a feeling it's going to be a bit slippery out there. There'll be some lower I rating drivers. Or just a silly little dive bomb through this section. And there'll be chaos on lap 1. That will catch up most people, and that's what will separate the field, and then it's just a matter of driving clean, consistent laps. Now, it's going to be about 9 or 10 laps, I think, this race. Need better, smoother inputs. Try and wrangle this beast around. Taking it easy on the damp, cold track, waiting for everything to come up to temperature. So the fronts are nearly there. I don't know how many people are going to throw in lap times, but we're just going to get the 1 in. I don't think we'll have time for 2 laps. Too busy checking what other people are running for tyres. We need the good sustained throttle inputs. Just roll on that throttle. 219.2. Alright, so we're going to jump out and check what tyres they're on. That's going to be a slow lap, I can feel it. Oh no. 219.0. Haha, pole position, Travie. Oh, jeez. Pole position. Hazel, puppy. Alright. Well, I can only assume they're all on dries, but let's go have a look-ski. Oh, boy. I do not want to be on pole. Oh, he's on wets. Okay, interesting. They're all on wets, guys. I'm doing 19s on dries. Dry, wet, 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 dry, wet, wet, wet. Wow. Interesting, guys. All right, so I set the fastest lap on dry tyres, so it's going to be interesting to see how many people change over to dries to see. So dries are clearly looking like the way to go. Yep, so you can see here we're in qualifying, dry tyres on my car there. And then everyone else is on wets, so very, very interesting. So I've got a feeling that dries are the smart choice based on the fact that I can do the same lap times as them. It's now just a matter of working out, and I'll just show dry tyres. Hazel, stop. It's enough. Yeah, to show what we're doing there. It is definitely dries. So I'm a little bit nervous, guys. I'm starting on pole with dry tyres, and I'm the fastest car. So as long as I can control the slip and slide and all that fun stuff, we should be in business. Now, I guess the trick is everyone going to copy my tyres now they saw how fast I went? All right, 20-minute race. There's how many cars? There's only 18 cars. I'm going to end up killed on lap 1. I can feel it, but let's see what happens, eh? I'm going to run dries. I'm going to trust my instincts. It's very lightly wet track. Very lightly wet. So it has to be suitable for dries. Has to be. Has to be suitable for dries. Let's see who's on the grid. Wets. Yeah, we're going dries, guys. I'm gonna back myself here. I'm going to back myself. It has to be a dry track.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the left side. You're on a dry tyre.
Yep.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
Don't make me regret my decision.
Estimated strength of field is 2,038.
I'm on a dry tyre, but I set the fastest lap.
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
We'll be right. We'll be right. Back yourself, Travie. I just now need to make sure I don't get cleaned up from behind. That's the problem. And that's where I'm now a little bit worried. I've got every chance of having a good race here.
5 cars left to grid.
Turn off fuel, because we don't want to fill up with fuel if we do end up in the pits. There's no fast repairs or anything, but we want to give ourselves the best shot. And I just need to remember that I need to manage my throttle input, so nice, steady, smooth inputs out of these corners, especially when I'm pushed off the line, because it's going to be busy. Yeah. I don't also want to concede a couple of spots here and end up behind these other guys and in the middle of this pack. It's not really what I want.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Now, what do we got? Yep, we've got everything turned off. Just want to make sure I've got everything turned off so we're not going to get any stutters or any issues with lag. All right. So what we've got to hope, guys, is that we chose right with dry tyres here. And then if the wet tyres start to fade off at the end of this race, that's what's going to see us get a victory here. We just need to earn that victory now and not die on lap 1. Might knuckle down and concentrate. I think there's only one viewer so far. I think it might just be somebody who's left their Twitch open, but might knuckle down and concentrate on this race. It definitely feels like a dry track. Got some familiar names in here. Jacob Potts, car number 1. I think he's a high I rating driver. I think he should be on dries. Tyres are not warming up at all. So I don't think any tyre warm-up stuff actually works on the outlap. I'm not seeing any change in tyre temps. Alright, here we go.
Right.
How far into this race are we going to get? Turn 3? Before we get turned around, do you think? So the tyres have gone up 0.01 degrees. And the right rear's lost 0.01. So there's kind of no point in doing any warm-up strategy.
Get ready, going green.
Alright.
Pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag.
Now it's up to us. So a couple of corners here that are going to give us some grief. I think it's been a pretty clean start, which is good. Tyres are starting to come up to temperature a little bit now. So we've got to hope that we've made the right choice on dries here. I think so. 6/10 the car behind already. Just need to not make mistakes now. Seven tenths. It's given a bit of breathing room. I feel like dries was the right choice, YouTube. The trick is I've got to stay calm now and earn this win. Hey, Necro Dogs, welcome aboard, mate. We just made the biggest gamble of our entire lives. Put dry tyres on a very lightly wet track. Qualified P1. Finished one lap. We're now 1.3 seconds in the lead. It's just you here, Necro. That's it, man. Just you and me, my friend. All the boys from Missed Apex Racing League are on their league race tonight. They've got the 1600s from Adelaide, mate. I missed a lot of that series, so I sort of bowed out of it so I can not ruin the races for everyone else. I'm not a big fan of those cars, to be perfectly honest. But feel free to hang around if you want, or just loiter, mate. It's good to see you here again. Thank you very much for making the effort, man. We are going to be online Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays, so lock that into your calendar. Yeah. Hopefully not any big meetings today, though. My meeting day tomorrow, so I've got to go into the city tomorrow for meetings. Sometimes when you work from home, you've got to remember to turn the volume off on YouTube to listen to the meetings. Not that I've ever done that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, lurk away, my friend. Lurkers are good to have around, mate. So I've got the comments will disappear from the screen. So if you write a comment and I don't reply, I've got them fixed on my screen. They don't disappear, so I will see it eventually. I appreciate that, man. We have grown a little bit since we started back on YouTube just a week ago. It's been a little bit of growth, and the YouTube growth process is very slow, mate, and that's what I'm happy for. As long as we slowly build a good community, that's all I care about, mate. Hey, welcome aboard. That was a different noise I haven't heard from Twitch before, so sounds like we won a new subscriber there through Twitch. We're getting raided. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hide the drugs. Thanks for the raid, man. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for sending your viewers my way. Thanks for coming over to our stream, guys. We got raided. Uh-oh. I'm innocent, Your Honor. I'm excited. We chose the right tyres, YouTube. We chose right. It was a flip of the coin at the start. All the guys behind us are on wet tyres. We're on dries. Pit crew extraordinaire. Feels like a bit of a practice session here. We've got how long left in the race? 13 minutes to go. So in typical Travis fashion, we could still get this horribly wrong. Hey, thanks for the follow, mate. I just saw a couple of people join through a raid. I appreciate having you on board. I've got a timer set on the comments there, so when I first started streaming on Twitch, I had an issue with chat bots and all that sort of crap coming in, so I'll put a restriction on there. So sorry if that makes you hang around for 10 minutes longer than you were planning to, but awesome to have you on board. Thank you so much. Twitch is awesome. I don't know how to get all those pop-ups for YouTube. I'm sure there's probably a way, but it feels a little bit out of my pay grade at this stage. Twitch plugins are super easy to work out, so we just got to beautify them a little bit and make them a bit of fun for you guys as you join and help this channel grow. At the moment, you're helping me get a win. Feels like the easiest. I mean, to be fair, I haven't won yet, but I feel like it was a pretty easy choice to go to dry tyres and drive away with this, to be honest. 5 seconds to P2. I much prefer racing, let's be honest. Like, if I was in a battle, although I'd probably crack the sads when I crash out of it, I much prefer racing. At the moment, this is just hot lapping really, isn't it? Let's be honest. We're going to drive the GT4 versus LMP3 version of this race in about half an hour's time. I'm going to have a sneaky dinner in between though, because I'm hungry. I've got to get in a certain amount of calories to entertain my tummy. Help me keep the energy up for the gym tomorrow. And help me stop me falling asleep in meetings. That's what the biscuits and coffee are for though, hey? Yeah, James knows. Biscuits and coffee. That's what it's for. Keep you awake. Yeah. 6.3 seconds. We're putting a second a lap on the guys behind now. Hopefully they don't look and see my secret tyre business. Exactly, man. We're in a racing sim to race, hey? Like, I kind of feel bad for the guys that are like 5k I rating and they get stuck in 1 or 2k splits where they're just literally driving out the front. It's so much more fun like racing with other cars, it really is. But ultimately I had to wager whether we needed dry or wet tyres, and I think that's the cool thing that Rain has implemented. I think that's the cool thing that iRacing's implemented. So the choice was wets or dries, obviously, and in my experience a very lightly wet track is a dry tyre track. So I'm at a distinct advantage compared to everyone else because I made that correct call. So, and that's where it is representative of IRL as well, that you've got to make the right choice. At the end of the day, you've got to choose to put the right tyres on your car, the right amount of fuel in. So it's a bit of a hollow victory because I didn't actually get to race anyone, but it's a mental victory because I won making the correct decision. So provided I survive for 9 minutes and 14 seconds still though. And I do think choosing to drive the same car through all the series is probably going to be beneficial to me as well. So I'll probably climb quite a bit of I rating, and then I'll plummet back down when I jump into other cars again. But once again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I kind of wish you could turn the I rating and safety rating off and not see them, because you naturally get aware of them and you see that they are there, so they do sort of suck you in.
You just hit the fastest lap.
Geez, those dry tyres, the wet tyres on those other cars must be cooking now, surely. There's a couple of spots where it's a little bit slippery still like that, but they would be struggling now. You can see they've been sort of driving in those puddles and dispersing all that water. I don't get too many victories, Necrodogs. I don't, mate. But that's cool as well. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers or iRacers that's just here for all the wins. It's cool to have some on the tally board, let's be honest. And Sebring. I mean, I won at Sebring in the LMP2. Now I can tick GT4 off the list. Well, not yet. If you watch enough Travie, you'll realise that Travie is quite capable of throwing this win away. And I actually think that's pretty funny, to be honest. I do laugh at those moments, because you have to. It's what creates the journey, hey? I threw away a win at the Nürburgring Endurance Championship last year because I fucked if I know why. I decided that the end of the Dottinger Straight was the time to check my fuel for the pit stop that was coming up, and then I crashed at the chicane and lost the race. God knows why. I had a whole, however long that straight is, what, 3 kilometre long straight, to check my fuel and get everything sorted. Nah, let's check it right at the end, mate. You'll be right. No. Wrong, Travie. Wrong. Oh, 100%, man. Yeah, I'm in the exact same boat as that, 100%. Because I think it's a real connection with people. Like it's all well and good watching top end racing, but even our story, for example, like we much prefer. There's the Bathurst 1000 supercars race. There's the Bathurst 12-hour on, and then over Easter in Bathurst is the 6-hour, which is production car racing. And I much prefer that. It's legitimate families like mum and dads against proper race car drivers that are putting teams in as well, and they have an absolute ball. And it's so much, I find it so much more relatable to watch that sort of racing. Same with the GT racing, like the Intercontinental Challenge we've got here in Australia. Like there's a lot of business owners in there, and I find that the racing's a little bit more conservative because they can't necessarily afford to write the cars off like the big high money teams. So the racecraft is always that probably a little bit better because they're not there to create a spectacle, they're there to race. And I just enjoy it more because again, you relate to it, you can connect to it because you know that they don't have unlimited budgets. So we're meant to be going to the 6-hour next weekend, leaving on Thursday, but there's some fuel issues going on in Australia at the moment, so we're not sure we want to risk. It's now a dry session. We're not sure we want to risk running out of fuel across. It's a 15-hour drive for us, so it's a long way to go to get either contaminated fuel or run out of fuel somewhere, especially with James, with the whole family. Like, I mean, everyone's safety is paramount, but with James in his wheelchair, it's not like we can sort of just easily stop and make do with plans if we do run out of fuel or get stranded somewhere, if that makes sense. So we just have to monitor it over the next week. We've got our tickets, we've got our caravan, the car's ready to go. We just need to hook up if we do plan to. But we'll see what happens. If we don't go, what I should do is I should do a watch party and live stream the event and comment on it. And what I'll do is I'll build a mountain of beanbags out of my, a mountain in my lounge room out of beanbags, so we can pretend we're sitting at McPhillamy Park, and we'll chill and watch the race. I will have it on though, for sure. Such a cool event. Can you tell I like it? Yeah, no stress, buddy. Enjoy your meeting. Good luck. Don't get in too much trouble. I'll be here. I've got another race after this one, so I'm going to have a quick bite to eat, so I'll do that while you're in your meeting, mate. 3 minutes to go. So we should have one more lap after this one, I hope. One more lap into victory lane, hopefully. I don't know what the strength of field was in this race. I know I'm in top split, but I don't know how low the strength of field is, so. I do have to adapt to driving this as a dry track in 10 minutes time as well though. A half-hour race. Are you alright to just warm my dinner up? Just a little bit. I don't want it hot. Just thank you. Alrighty. It should be white flag this time around.
One more lap to win.
One more lap to win, Jeff. One more lap. Anything's possible. 17 seconds. Goodbye. We haven't finished yet, mate. We got to win. Do you want to come and have a look? He's coming. He's on his way to celebrate with Dad. Yeah? He's coming. He's on his way. There he is. You got a celebratory M&M, Jamesy? Yeah, yeah. No, don't no, mate. We're good boy. Yeah, there's your paw, mate. Everyone can see your paw.
The car is P9. Just set the fastest lap. 15.857.
Now we have to learn to adapt to dry lines in a minute. So I'm going to smash some dinner while we watch some of the replay of this. Yeah. Oi. Traction control. Marvelous. That was scary. Not gonna lie, that was scary. 17 seconds. I would have had plenty of time to turn around, but alright. Oh, I can see some crispy pork, rice, and salad. Oh, come at me. I reckon you could feed me from there, James. No? Terrible idea, Dad. Ah! Alright, now we've got to go warm up the tune. Get ready for the LMP action, guys. Yeah, yeah. Celebrate along the pit wall. We did it. We did it. We got the win, Jamesy. Win at Sebring.
You won. You drove a great race.
We won, Jamesy. Give the fans what they want. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We did it. We did it. Thanks for tuning in to watch that victory, guys. TV mixed. There's nobody around. Absolutely nobody. It's I feel sorry for them. Honestly, I really do. We just drove away with that from the very start. There was not a lot going on there at all. Make it a bit louder for you guys to see what's going on here. Well, let's watch the most exciting throughout the race. That'll be a bit better for you. And then we'll go. We'll have a look at our results. See what we gained from that that exercise. Now, what do we got? We got some delicious crispy pork, broccolini, slaw, rice. Marvelous. Marvelous. Was it good, Jamesy? It was good. It's a decent amount of food. Number one, mate. We won. Yeah. Need some fireworks, guys. Wet or dry? Well, the obvious answer is dry. Yeah, it's the obvious answer. The dries. How long have we got for the next race? Let's go with that. 20 minutes. Let me register for it. Just smashing dinner with a dog staring at me. James is laughing at the dog. Alrighty, so took the win. The win at Sebring. Much like the intro of our video. That's a bit of a confidence boost. I'll jump in a minute and check the results of that race too. Actually, I might jump in and check them now because I need to register to practice for the dry track to see how that goes. What we'll do is we'll turn the master volume back down because that's going to get really loud when I jump back in the car. We'll quit out of this session. We'll go to desktop mode. Alrighty, so we've registered for the... Sorry if I'm chewing in your ear while you're watching me, by the way. Trying to multitask. And there's my dog. Do you want to say hi, puppy? No, everyone can see your beard. Stupid dog. James thinks it's hilarious. Is it funny, buddy? Oh, there's a monster attacking the camera. There's a monster attacking the camera. Here it comes again. Ah, monster! Oh dear, nothing too serious ever happens in this house, by the way. Goodbye. Don't goodbye, mate. They just tuned in. Don't goodbye them. Ah! Should we do it again? Where's the monster? Where's the monster, Jamesy? Ah! Oh, jeez. This is what every day's like in our house. You can't take life too seriously, can you? You can? No? Alrighty, let's have a look. So we just had... Are you finished, mate? So we just had a win at Sebring in the GT4 Fixed series. What do we gain? 85 I rating, 23.96. That's an all-time high for us. And 0.1 safety rating. Doesn't mean anything. We'll do an endurance race and we'll pick that back up in no time. 23.96. Our previous record was... I recall looking at this the other day. 23... Oh, it was 23.96. So I'm equal with my all-time high. Haha, how's that? So it's not gone up here, but 23.96 is what we've got here. And my all-time high was 23.96. How's that? So I'm equal with my all-time best. You can guarantee in the very next race we're about to do, we're about to lose 2,396 I rating. You don't like M&M's, puppy. Where is she? Oh, you can't see her. Oh no, there she is. Hiding away in the bottom now. Scavenging. She got a haircut today. Her name's Hazel. She's our little guard dog. She has small dog syndrome. Likes to think she's the boss of the house. She is the boss of the house. Who am I trying to kid? But yeah, she had her pamper session today. She got all her fur cut and washed, and she smells beautiful. And she wants some pork belly. All right, so we need to run a dry setup, and we need to try and drive fast now. I need to learn the dry lines around the track here. That's going to be the hurdle. So we'll load the tune in while we've got a couple of quick minutes here. Now, as I mentioned, well, I haven't mentioned, if you're tuning in here for the first time, I'm not sponsored by Major's Garage at all, but I am running their paid setups. So I'm pretty sure there's a rule where you're not allowed to share paid setups. So I won't be doing that. What we will be doing, though, is we will be putting up the link. The link is in the YouTube description as well. I believe if you subscribe to Major's Garage and you you use their setups or whatever, it puts something, I don't know what it does, to be honest, I've got no idea. But that is there if you do want to support us in any particular way. Now, Sebring GT4. Now, I don't know how much fuel we're going to need on this. Oh, the fuel should be right, actually. It should be right. Should be right. Let's go test it. We've got this, the fuel in. I'm just going to have another bite of this, and then I'm going to try and see if we can palm it off to the dog. Alrighty, so the fastest is car number 1 with a 2:11.2. Track's a lot drier. But we were touching on 2:15, so we've only got to find 3.5 seconds. Somewhere. It'll be in the glove box somewhere. Hopefully in the tune from Major's Garage. Proudly sponsored by my wife. Uh-oh.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the cord.
Alright. Now, what do we got? Go away, slow down. Go away! Get out of here. Shoot! Shoot! Thank you. Alright, let's see what this puppy dog can do. She's waiting patiently for dinner, that's what she can do. Lock in. Let's be really careful not to overdrive it. That's the trick here, is underdrive it. Focus on the weight shift. Hopefully we can keep it clean. It's a 30-minute race this time around, no pit stops. No pit stops, unless we crash, of course. No fast repairs, none of that sort of fun stuff. Pure mans, ladies, children, adults, grown-ups with their pretend race cars in their simulators, enjoying themselves on a Tuesday night or a Tuesday morning, depends on where you are around the world. Not too many places it'll be much nicer than where we are in Australia. Not too many places, Jamesy. Yeah, so mostly these people are in the morning around the globius. Was the puppy dog giving up chasing my dinner, Jamesy? Yeah. Alright, we run it right nice and wide. 41, so hopefully we're going to be in one split. Well, we're on pace, realistically. Let me try and smash a bit more of this dinner while we watch some of the most exciting and see what happens on track for a minute, eh? Forgive me if you are tuning in. I'm just smashing some dinner in between some races here. I think I just saw a couple of people join. I do apologise. I need to eat. Otherwise, I'll eat at bedtime and then I won't sleep very well. And then when I get to the gym tomorrow, I'll be like, why did I eat at bedtime? Don't no me. Excuse me. That little man, James, right there. Will you do it again, no? No. He got dragon. Oh, poor fella. You got your M&Ms? M&Ms? I'm having my dinner still, mate. I don't get any M&Ms until I finish my dinner. And even then, don't no me, but I'll probably get no M&Ms, mate. All right, how was that for some style points? Boopity boop, out the way, hip and shoulder. We did say the big bad beamers are heading to Sebring. Now, I'm not going to hip and shoulder any LMP3s today. Are we, James? Have you finished? Do you need some more M&Ms? Do you want me to get you some? Mom! James needs some M&Ms. Oh, dear. All right. How long we got before our race session opens? We've got 3 minutes. Now, Ben Halco, what sort of I rating is this guy? Quite a bit, I think. Division 1. He's going to be pretty high I rating. He's a second and a bit faster than us at the moment, but that's cool. He might be doing qualifying laps, I think, with that sort of pace. Now, what else we got? 52. We split at 40 drivers. So currently it's going to be 2 splits of 26. This is Ben we're watching here, the number 1 driver. We are fresh off a win at Sebring. We just won the fixed 20-minute race at Sebring. Just, very much just won it. Now we've got to back it up in the dry. Well, it was dry in the last race, to be fair. Everyone just had wet tyres on and I didn't. We did have some good races at Adelaide last week against the LMP3s. So we had Adelaide. We did the fixed race. We finished 5th. We did the open Falcon race, which we're doing now, which we finished 6th. And then we did the enduro race on the weekend, which was 2 hours against the LMP3, and we finished 4th. Now we've done the fixed GT4 at Sebring, and we finished 2nd. We're first even. Don't even know where I finished. Stop it. We finished 1st. Now we're doing the open setup LMP3 versus GT4. And then on Sunday, we're going to do the open enduro GT4 versus TCR. You got your head around that? I don't. As you can tell, I don't. I don't have my head around that. But that's cool. That's cool. All right. 54. Let's get some more drivers. Come on. We want to go racing. Goodbye. Thank you to everyone who just tuned in, by the way. Loving the viewers tonight. We're getting quite a few people stopping by. Hopefully they're liking and subscribing. I need to set the chat bot so that everyone knows to like and subscribe. We got Necro who's just ducked out to a meeting. Hopefully his meeting's going well. He's not getting in too much trouble. We got raided. I like that. Well, I've never been raided before, but I've been raided now. That's pretty cool. All right. We're about to log into the race server. We're about to. Let's get excited. Here we go. All right. I'm going to duck to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute, everyone. Okay. All right, we're back. We are car 14. Wow, there's some high I ratings in here. Woo, woo, woo. Car 14. Wow. That's good. This is good. This is good, good, good. All right. Now, we are on the correct setup, but we're going to change to the qualifying setup just so that we can try the qualifying setup before we have to do anything else. Let's go. 35 seconds. it's good to see some high I ratings. We just had the successful fixed race, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes against well, some very, very skilled drivers by the look of it. Very skilled drivers, so I'm going to be a little bit nervous. It's going to be harder to come across a win in the dry. The rain is something that I can use to my advantage because I'm a bit more in tune with the rain. I actually like the ability to drive in that sort of stuff. Whereas, I guess the people that I was racing before in the fixed series aren't as experienced, potentially. So, yeah, we're up against it now in the dry conditions. There's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 above us in I rating in the GT4s. So that tells me that we've got a challenge. So I'm 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 8 behind me in rating in the GT4s. So it's a pretty high strength of field. So as long as I keep it clean, a DNF will hurt our feelings. But as long as I keep it clean, we'll be all right. I'm just concerned that there's going to be some 3 or 4K rating drivers that are going to thrash me here. But the good thing is, I'm mid-pack, so anything above mid-pack will see me gain rating. Not that I care about it, to be perfectly honest, but I will set my all-time high in I rating. That's a pretty cool feat. I'll be pretty happy with that. Especially coming off a win as well. It'll be sick. It'll be sick, mate. I'll be able to tell all the guys at work in the meeting tomorrow morning. We'll celebrate with a biscuit and a cup of coffee. Nobody will actually care because it means nothing. It means nothing. It means nothing, Jamesy. It's just a number, a fake internet number. A fake internet number that tells you that you can race with different people. That's all it is. Alright. Let's see where we can qualify. Trying to learn the track now with the dry lines from the slightly damp track we had in the fixed series. It's a bit more of a challenge, but Hazel, certainly a bit more grip, that's for sure. I'm going to bring that brake bias back a tiny bit. It feels like a bit understeery on the brakes. What would I know? It's been set up by people that can actually drive. I'm just a imposter.
Green flag, green flag.
I love how you slide out to that wall at Sunset Bend. Love it. I'm going to be sad that I'm not doing the 12-hour this weekend. I chose not to. So I can't blame anyone except for myself for choosing not to. So, but when the guys actually start driving, I'll be like, why didn't I do it? Because that's what we all do when we choose to sit out of special events. Yeah. But we will be streaming on Sunday. We'll be doing our own little enduro here at Sebring. 2 hours instead of 12 hours. TCR, look out. Watch that off track. Alrighty. Carried too much speed into that one. And then that upsets the apple cart for the next series of left-handers there. should get my full 2 laps of quality this time around, not like the GT4s or the Fixed series before. I was too busy choosing tyres, worrying about qualifying.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
That's good. I only need 1 more lap. I'll do 1 more lap. 2 minutes 9.6. Oh, that's close to that wall.
1 more lap.
All right. Oh wow, that's slow. 11.1. Wow. Oh, that's going to go wide. Alrighty. We'll do 11.11. Meh. Well, that's got us right down the order, but that's cool. I'm against some pretty skilled race car drivers this time around, and that's okay. We are going to change the tune, though, to the race one. Now, from my understanding, there should be enough fuel in it. Alrighty. Well, we're right down the order in GT4. A long way down, but it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be, so we're right down the order. Alrighty. It's all good. It's all good. Let's go have a look at some most exciting, see who's qualifying. I don't want to rely on the carnage to get spots here. That's certainly not what I want to do. But the odds, being in such a high strength of field, the odds are heavily stacked against me. Excuse me. Let's get the correct screen on for you guys so you can see what's going on. Now, I don't know how these people find what race split they're in. I can never remember. There's 4. How many? Where are the splits? I don't understand where the splits are. Currently racing. Here we go. No. Don't know. Yeah, how do you find the is anyone watching who can tell me how to find what split you're in? Because I don't know how to do it. I don't know which one you click on to get that information. These are all the next races coming up. I don't know if it's the start spectating button, but I don't want to click that and then find out that I'm get kicked out of a session or something. Spectate live sessions. Okay, yeah, here's the sessions. So it should say which one I'm in, but it doesn't. Top split. I'll be in top split, let's be honest. But it doesn't tell you how many of each car is in there anymore. So I'm in the top one. All right, it's time to go racing. Stop messing around with things, Travie. You don't need to know. Doesn't matter. All right. We are in the thick of it, right in the middle of the pack. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hopefully with enough fuel. Fingers crossed.
One to go. Next
Fingers
time
crossed.
by.
Let's
Line
turn
up on the right
fuel and
side.
tyres
The
off.
Estimated strength of field is 2,565. Pit road is closed
2,500.
right now. Let's take opportunities.
2,565 is the strength of field. We've got 17 laps of fuel. The 20-minute race was how many laps? I can check that.
Half the field is on the grid.
Quickly. It was... 20-minute race was 9 laps. Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. Sweet. Game on. I did add 2 extra litres. I don't know why. I always panic about fuel. Just stop it. It doesn't matter. Whew. Let's warm up the valve springs.
5 cars left to grid.
Here we go. Half an hour. 30 minutes. Rocket ships flying by. So I'm P11 in class. So on the left-hand side, we've got standings. That's the overall. We can change that to GT4. And on the right, I'm in class. So the relative is in class, yeah.
Still waiting
So
on
I'm P11
cars
in
to grid.
class.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Yeah, Jamesy? Are you playing your games as well? Yeah? Do you want to stream your games? No. He's just having a ball. All right. Here we go. 30 minutes. Starting right in the thick of a 2500 strength of field
Jets up, 26
GT4.
cars.
And there's a lot of Porsches and Mercedes here. But they don't know that this guy just won either. So they'll be like, nah, we got this guy. Look at him in his BMW. He doesn't know what he's doing. We got him covered. Do you reckon, Jamesy? No. Yeah. All right. Gonna have to do some concentraty stuff here. These guys are gonna be good. Some pretty high I ratings, to be honest. If at 2400, if I'm P11 in class, sorry, car 14, there's some pretty high I ratings. That's what we want to drive this stuff for, though. We want to drive with guys that are better than us. And no disrespect to anyone else, we want to drive with guys that are better than us to improve our racecraft.
I think you're there, buddy, or you got a game crash.
Jets up, 9 car.
I caught him. Tag, you're it. Was that funny? Jeff told me to catch him, Jamesy. No. Are there any BMWs in front of us? I highly doubt it. Yeah. We're driving the BMW all series. 12 weeks. 12 weeks of it. Nothing more, nothing less than BMW love. And I'm going to get the detailer to clean the yellow flag screen, by the way, which doesn't actually work anyway, but somebody left all their fingerprints all over it, and I'm disappointed. I'll see if iracing can put that in their patch notes. Cleaned the warning system flag screen for the BMW M4 GT4. It'd be an awesome quality of life feature. People will be raving about it. Yeah. Of course, we're flying over to Sonoma for the next round next week of this this series. It's going to be an interesting track to run the GT4s at, although they run the NASCARs there quite successfully. Let me check how many GT4s there are. There are 20, so my goal is to finish in the top 10, if I can. If I can. Yeah. Could be relying on the ABS a bit. We've got to remember to drive to the conditions and the cars in front of us here. I didn't actually get to follow any cars in the last race at all, so the pressure's on. Alright, we're bunching up. We have the inside at sunset. Waiting for the green flag.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Just don't want to get caught on a check up here. Here we go.
Red car is off. Green flag, green flag. Car
Oi.
Stay on the right.
That was close. How was that? Woohoo!
Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there.
Nippy little Porsche.
Stay on the right. Clear. There's an incident behind.
Alright. That Porsche was keen. He sent it in there. I'm back into P11 again, though. That's alright. I'm here for a long time, not a good time. Maybe both? Trying to keep up with these guys will be my challenge, but I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Let's go. Wait for the rocket ships to catch up. Whee!
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Whoop! We got 4 incident points.
We've got damage on the back
I didn't
end.
see that guy at all. They're the leader already. They've caught us. What the hell? He went early. How is that possible? I wasn't even considering that they were coming up on us yet. Not even close to it. There's no way he's the leader. Let's be honest. Alright. Wow! We almost died. We're good. We're good. Let's catch back up.
You got it. Slow car on the right. There's an incident ahead. You're in the top 10.
Can we keep up with these guys? I feel a little bit like an imposter in this high split though, but at the end of the day, I've earned the right to be here, like everyone else has, and I've got to accept the fact that I'm now driving out of my comfort zone in a higher split. That's what we need. That confidence boost. Goodbye. We got 26 minutes to go yet, Jamesy. We're 9/10 the guy in front. We need to get back onto that draft a little bit. Better, 8/10. Now, got to keep your eye on the rocket ships. Next Sunday, this coming Sunday, we get to be the rocket ship and pass the TCR cars here. But for now, need to be a bit more confident through sunset there. P9. We are where we're hoping to be, at least. There's a long, long, long way to go yet, though. I'm imagining the LMP3s will be right on us soon. We lap 3. Probably hold 4th through that corner. I don't know whether to try that next lap or not. Use the torque. I think so. I think I could hold 4th a little bit more. So let's try that this time around. Bearing in mind, that's the P5 car in front of me, so significantly better I rating. I'm P14, or the number 14 car. So there is a significant difference there in skill level.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. The car in P4. Just set the fastest lap. 9.977.
That said, though, I still need to run my own race and finish it. I don't want to drive to other people's standards. Would just be nice if I could catch them, though. That'd be ideal. If I could sit with those two, that's what I'd like. It's on my Christmas card list. So they're just a little bit better than me, just a little bit everywhere. Okay, that is 4th. 4th is pretty comfortable there. Alright, we good? Fourth through all of that as well. Sweet, alright. 4th, 4th, 4th. Use the 4th! We're going to drop out of the draft, though. Whee! Smack the wall. There he goes.
Go left.
Woohoo! That was close. Alright, well that's dropped us a bit off the guys in front now. That was the number 5 car taken care of, and we jumped up to P8. He almost catapulted back across the track into our line of path there. Don't know what I'm saying. I'm concentrating being a race car driver and can't even talk good English like. Just pretend. Alright, we're good. We're good. Let's settle back in. We've got now 1.4 seconds to bridge. So we had to sort of lift off to avoid the catastrophe of the number 5 car bouncing back across the racing line. Hey, punt. I'm very well, mate. I had a win in the GT4 Fixed, and I am currently in P8 in the Open Series, and I'm way down the order. There's some very high I-rating drivers in here, man. So, yeah, doing well. Holding my own. Sticking to my plan. Enjoying my beige BMW, as Mr. Autobat would say. It's very beige. The track was very lightly wet in the Fixed series, mate, so I opted for the dry tyres, qualified in pole, and led every lap. Everyone else went on wet tyres, even though it was very lightly wet. So, had a successful outing, my friend. Certainly not going to win this one, though. I'm car 14 in iRating, and there's some fast guys ahead of me. What I am going to do, though, Punt, is I'm going to finish this race. That's what I'm going to do. Finish it. Run my race, do what I need to do, and finish him. How did you go in Radelaide, mate? Oh, you crashed out. Bad luck, man. Did they get rain, or...? It's a tricky track, man. I don't know, you're not the biggest fan of street circuits, so don't put too much pressure on yourself, man. They're not your favourites, so... You got the even better one next week, man. Bathurst. That's going to be mental. Could you imagine doing Bathurst in those things? In the rain? That's ludicrous, mate. It's not on my bingo card. Certainly not on my bingo card, mate. Did the rain work properly this time? Everyone could see it? Guys in front of me are creeping away. I'm also creeping away from the guys behind, so... Well, they're getting a bit racy in front, a bit spicy. Needs to be a few graphics adjustments, but it works. How do you mean, buddy? Oh, for the rain, sorry. Yeah. Gotcha.
The leader just did a 10.144.
Show off. What's my best at 10.9? Okay, these guys in front are starting to race a little bit now.
Faster car coming up quick.
There's the leader. Beautiful. That's where we want him. Oh, are you serious, Punt? Is that must be a glitch in the game, yeah? That's interesting. Turning off the side mirrors lets you see the rain. Well, I would have never heard that, man. There you go. Good old computers, mate. Who'd have thunk it? It's pretty crazy that coding can work like that. Like, that kind of blows my mind. But that's a cool hack for if you're driving in the rain in that series in an open lobby. Just turn your mirrors on and you won't see the rain. Then you can just drive, mate. Just send it. Wait, that was close.
Right side. Clear.
Well, that wasn't very elegant, but we got it done. Oh dear, I lost a lot of time to the guys in front of second there. That's okay. I hopped over the inside curb on the right-hand side, bellied the car out, almost lost it, then pushed wide for the LMP3 into the final, or second last quarter.
Faster traffic approaching.
Go. Yep.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Alright, hopefully these guys get held up a little bit here. That's what we need, the traffic to give us some time back.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear on the right.
You off to bed, Big Jamesy? Yeah, I've got 13 minutes to go. There's every chance when I finish this race I'll come and see you, mate, for a big good night squeeze. So we got through most of that traffic, and I didn't capitalise on it there because into that corner 2 corners back, I overdrove it going in there. I was looking at where these cars were. The guy behind is pulled out a bit again now, so Istvan. Guys in front are starting to fight again, so hopefully we can wait and watch them fight while we wait for the LMP3s to come back around. They've done their tour of duty, their flyby in this, well, there's only 12 minutes left, so they're only going to get us one more time. That's interesting. It's a pretty big track. Side by side, lads. Keep fighting a little bit more because I want to try and get up with you guys. That's P6 in front of me, that fight. See what we can do with it, eh?
Faster traffic approaching.
How good's that guy? That's awesome. I love that. Awesome work, man. He knows his place. He's not fighting for anything, really. That's awesome. Much respect, man. Don't afford these guys the same luxury, though, please. Keep at it, guys. Let's go. Come on. Keep at him. Hassle him. 1.6. 2.3 to Istvan behind us.
Going well. Keep at it.
Thanks, Jeff. I'd like to be up with those guys, to be honest. I know my place. I know the strength of field. I just like to be driving with them, not trying to chase them down so much. Although it's a good lesson in composure for me to try and race behind and make up time without having to overdrive the car all that much. And I do have a little bit of rear end damage, so not sure how much that's affecting me, to be perfectly honest, as well. I had no idea that LMP3 was coming through the field. He must have started from the pits. Whoopsie. The guys behind me are playing the same game I am. They're just hoping and praying for that mistake. That couple of tenths. Alright, like Mark just made there. 6 tenths on that corner. Two guys behind me are hoping for the same thing. Seven minutes to go. Jeez, I'm concentrating a lot, guys. I am concentrating. Still can't catch this Porsche or the Merc. That doesn't help. So I have to get off the gas and let that slide into the dirt there and pull up the car. Yeah, a few stutters coming through this section of track. Frames are okay, but yeah, just a few visual stutters. Just got to wear it. Make sure we don't overdrive it during those stuttery moments and miss a cue with the car or something like that, like a movement cue or a feeling cue with the stutters. I don't think the stutters affect force feedback. I think it's purely a visual thing, but still good to be aware that we have those there. think I'm going to try third gear out of that hairpin next time round. I'm losing a lot of drive there, and I think it's because I'm slowing down too much. Oh man, this is the hardest second to bridge in my entire life. He's got the draft of the guy in front. So he's 5/10 from the guy in front and I'm 9/10 back from him. This is intense.
The leader is running 11.144.
Alright, now we're back on. Couple of mistakes there. We're only going to have one more lap after this, I believe, depending on where the lead LMP3 car is. Now staying third, like I said last lap, see what happens.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Sweet. I felt better. Just need to make sure we don't battle too much with Mika in front of us, because this van is only 3 seconds back. It's not a big gap to worry about when you're starting to fight with the cars in front, so... Especially with the LMP3s coming up on us now. If we get them at the wrong time, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Get him on the next lap. Okay. It will be white flag this time around though, I believe. No, there'll be one more after this. Yeah, there'll be one more after this. So now we're going to have the lead LMP3 right on our 6 through this tight, twisty stuff.
Faster traffic approaching. Left side. Clear on the left. Last lap.
Just like that, that's how traffic can ruin that sort of for you. He was coming in whether I like that or not, but he wasn't getting the car in front, so that's cool. I'm happy with my P8, to be honest. P8, pretty happy with that. Considering car 14 in a significantly high I rating split. What's up? And they're certainly not going to catch this Porsche. They're a little bit more nimble on a track like this, but Hell, P8. If you'd have said to me at the start of the race I'd get P8, I'd be happy with that. Certainly not close enough to do anything from here, that's for sure, but as I said, the guys in front are just that little bit more too consistent, to be honest.
There's an incident behind.
Oh, unlucky boys. Oh dear. Awesome driving, 27. Mate, you're a hard man to catch. That was good.
Nice run. Solid work.
Whew. Good work. That was unreal. I'm stoked with that race, guys. Absolutely stoked. What a night. What a night. I don't even care if it's a win. Like, that was a good win for me doing that. Was it not? That was a good win. That was a good win. For the up here, for the mind. That was a good win. Oh boy. Now we did get 4 incident points, so I completely had no idea that LMP3 was coming. Absolutely no idea. You out of here, man? I'll see you in a few minutes, buddy. Thanks very much.
You gonna get that back, Javier? Or are you gonna get reported?
Uh-oh. Thank you very much, Punt. It was, yeah, we will. Hey, we got to do Talladega, my friend. 100% Talladega. Oh, wow. That was dirty.
Are you going to pretend like you got a dead mic?
That was dirty. Let's go have a look at this.
You will get reported, you know.
That was dirty. Far chase. Let's watch at full speed. Oh, it just nudges him around. He had the space there, though. He was on... Yeah, he carried too much speed in there. It's my armchair expert opinion. But Talladega Punt, we're going to do it. Now, I'm going to spot for you, mate, and I'm going to just annoy you for however long the race goes for by giving you calls that mean nothing. That's my mission. That's my mission. Now, let's have a look at Travie Harris. Travis Harris 2 on lap 1 and see what happened with this this LMP3.
Eric, did you run out of fuel?
Alrighty. There's an LMP3 coming up somewhere here. There he is. Let's get on board with the LMP3 and see how erratic I was. See if I did anything unexpected. No. He was going for a gap that was never there. He was he started from the pits, this guy. And I think he forgot the track goes right. We got lucky. We got lucky. We just got the rear end damage. We were lucky. Very, very, very lucky. Very lucky. That was unreal, guys. Hey, let's go see if we can find some results and have a look at... The results are ready. They are ready. All right, let's quit out of this race session and see if we can finish up with what the results have in store for this race, guys. Here we go. So we had the win at the fixed race. 8th place, which is as good as a win for me here. Another 33. Unreal. We did okay. What finished ahead of us? Let's have a look. So all of the drivers ahead of us, right? 3,100, 2,800, 4,800, 4,400, 3,000, 3,300, and then there was a 1,600 in front of us, and then me 2,400. So I was well up there. Let's be honest. I think that's a win, honestly. See what I mean here as well. If we have a look at the average lap time, right? So my average lap time was 4/10 of a second slower. 4/100ths of a second slower on average. My fastest lap was faster by one, say let's call it a 10th. But yeah, on average was 4/100ths of a second slower on average. And then a 10th of a second slower to the guy in P6. So that's the difference. That's what I'm chasing. So I need that 10th, and then I need to find another half a second. But this is where it gets mental. So we're a 10th, literally 1/10 of a second here, and then to the 3K drivers, we're half a second. It's hard work. Or 1.4 seconds to the 4K or 3K drivers, 3.1s. 24.29, the highest I rating I've had ever. I've now beat my all-time high. So you know what that means. It's all downhill from here. What are we? Stats. So road sports car. My previous highs was 23.96 back in April 2025. So pretty much a year ago to this day. And then I had a drop off. So this was a big drop off in. When did I? Oh, hang on. When did I get my Sim Magic gear? It must have been this. I must have got my Sim Magic gear here. I reckon I've had it for. Yeah, I don't remember now. No, this was my fanatec gear. I had an issue with my fanatec gear, and then it got better again. And then this was. Did I get my Sim Magic gear in July? That makes sense. I reckon I got my Sim Magic gear here, and then it got better again. So, anywho, thank you everyone who's tuned in again. We're going to set up a stream for Thursday night. Thursday night we're running. Let's have a look and see what we're running. Leagues. Missed Apex Racing League. MX5 Cup from Adelaide. We're going to be driving the Racing for James MX5 on the Adelaide Street Circuit. And then on Sunday, we're going to start our Sunday drive sessions with the... where is it? Somewhere in this list here. It's the Michelin Pilot Challenge. So TCR versus GT4, 2 hours from Sebring. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you. Oh, Necro Dogs, I'm back. Are you back, mate? You're back. I just missed you. Sorry, dude. We I am. I just finished up that race, man. Just finished up. I finished P8 for the record. And I will just show you the results. I ended up behind most of the drivers that are way better than me. 3K, 2K, 4K. So did okay. I held my own. Got there. Got what I needed to do. But I'm going to go say goodnight to the kids. Been on for I think 2.5 hours. It's probably a pretty good stream length, to be honest. And I will be back on Thursday night, Necro, for the league. I was just saying the league Mazda races on MX5s from Adelaide. I'll catch up with you very soon, man. I'll be back, and then on Sunday, I don't know if it's in your evening time, but Sunday I'll be streaming from around about 9 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. Australian Central Daylight Time, which might align with your evenings a bit better. But we'll see how we go, man. I'll absolutely be around, and we'll see you in a few more streams. Hey, enjoy your evening, buddy. I'll chat with you soon. You finished pressing all the buttons?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.